Imagine someone waking up on a Monday, opening their bank app and feeling that tightness in their chest when seeing the red balance once again. It's not out of malice, nor lack of effort. It's lack of control, something most people have never truly learned. Life keeps pressing, bills keep coming, and before you know it, the person is spending more than they really can, as if trying to fill a leaking bucket. And the most curious thing, on the outside, everything seems normal, card swiping, bills paid, routine continuing. But inside there's a whirlwind, debts accumulating, deadlines approaching, and the constant feeling that money simply evaporates. The problem isn't just the money itself, it's the lack of financial intelligence, that skill nobody teaches in school, but that defines the course of all adult life. Financial intelligence is looking at your own pocket with honesty. It's understanding that each expense has weight, and each choice builds or destroys the future. And here's the truth many people avoid facing. Financial problems don't disappear when salary increases. They disappear when the mind changes. That's why so many people earn more throughout life and continue struggling. Without awareness, without planning, and without behavior change, money arrives and leaves through the same door. But when you learn to control your steps, something powerful happens. Fear decreases, anxiety calms down, money starts serving you, and not the other way around. You regain control. There's a moment in life when each person needs to face their own truth. And for many, that truth begins with two phrases that seem innocent, but are like invisible chains. I don't have money, and I don't have time. They even sound logical, but hide something dangerous, the feeling that nothing can be done now. When someone repeats this for too long, without realizing it, they're handing over their own future to chance. It's like sitting in life's bleachers waiting for something to happen on its own. But nothing happens. Bills continue, time passes, and the dream, that same dream that once shone bright, keeps getting further away. The truth is that these excuses don't protect anyone, they only delay. If you observe people who manage to change their lives, they all have something in common. At some point, they decided to act even without having everything perfect. They didn't wait for time to be left over. They didn't wait for money to appear. They started with what they had, because there's a point that separates those who advance from those who stay still. The decision. The choice to do it now, or to postpone one more day. And that choice defines the entire direction of life. When you choose to act, even if gradually, even if slowly, you give a clear signal to your future. I am in command. But when you decide to wait, it's like putting your own dreams in other people's hands, hoping someone will come rescue them later. The future is not luck. The future is consequence. Before moving to the next point, let me ask you something important. If this video is making sense to you, like it and subscribe to the channel. That way, you receive the next content and still help our work continue growing. Now yes, let's continue. Many people believe that wealth is just a matter of salary, that whoever earns more automatically lives better, but real life shows something else. There are people with high income who live on the edge, and people with simple income who build wealth gradually, with consistency and intelligence. The truth is direct. It's not richer who earns more, but who manages to keep what they earn. That's why so many lottery winners, after that moment of euphoria, return to the same point as before, some even worse. The problem was never the money that came in, it was the knowledge that didn't exist to take care of it. Imagine someone who never learned to deal with money and suddenly receives a fortune. Everything seems possible, everything seems easy. But without planning, without limits, and without long-term vision, money starts disappearing like sand slipping through fingers. Impulsive purchases, emotional decisions, exaggerated promises, and when you realize it, all the shine of that quick change disappeared. The real difference between those who grow and those who always return to zero is just one: mindset. People who build wealth understand that each reel has a purpose. They know that money works like a silent employee, but very powerful. And that, when well managed, it grows even while you sleep. Retaining wealth means spending with awareness, investing part of what comes in, avoiding unnecessary debts, and especially respecting your own future. Because wealth is not a sprint, it's a marathon. And who wins is who knows how to maintain the pace, not who bursts and collapses right after. Many people live making decisions, just reacting to what happens around them. When someone says something is risky, they give up. When another person criticizes, they back down. And so, little by little, they outsource their own life, as if the future were always in others' hands. But there's a silent force that everyone has and almost no one uses, their own intuition. That internal voice that, when you stop for a minute, clearly says what needs to be done. It points out paths, warns about bad choices, and especially shows where you really want to go. But intuition without action becomes just a postponed desire. That's why so many people think big, dream high, but remain stuck in the same place. They lack a concrete plan. An action plan is like a map. Without a map, you walk in circles. With a map, you know exactly what the next step is, even if the final destination is still far away. Many people think small because they never learned to plan. Others don't dream because they believe dreams are things too distant. And some blame others, the government, parents, the boss, the past, as if that relieved the weight of a life without direction. But when you don't choose your own path, someone else ends up choosing for you. And, without realizing it, you hand over your future into third parties' hands. True change begins when you say to yourself, I'm going to take control. When you listen to your intuition, put what you want on paper, create a plan, and take the first step, however small, you begin to turn the key. Because the future is not found by chance. The future is built with intention. Many people grow up hearing they need to improve their weak points. And of course, evolving is important. But there's a hidden mistake there. When you spend your life trying to fix everything you're not good at, little energy remains to develop what you do exceptionally well. Successful people understand a simple secret. True growth comes when you invest time in your strengths. It's like sharpening a tool that already cuts well. The more you work on it, the more powerful it becomes. When someone spends too much energy on their own weaknesses, they end up living a tiring routine where nothing truly flows. It's difficult to progress in something that doesn't match you. It's difficult to shine in something that only requires effort and never brings enthusiasm. And over time, the person begins to feel stuck, as if always pushing a rock uphill. Now think of someone who decides to do the opposite. Instead of fighting against what they don't know how to do, they choose to strengthen what they already do well. Life changes. Opportunities begin to emerge. Doors open. And the most interesting part, what was weakness ends up losing importance because the strong talent starts leading the way. Successful people concentrate energy on what they do best because they know that multiplied talent becomes competitive advantage. And when you work within your talent, everything becomes lighter. You learn faster, create more value, stand out naturally, feel more satisfaction in the process. The secret is not being good at everything. It's being excellent at what you were born to do. Discovering and strengthening that point changes everything. If there's an illusion that has already deceived many people, it's the promise of the easy path. That seductive idea that there's a secret shortcut, a hidden formula, or some miraculous method that makes a person rich overnight. And when you least expect it, there's someone offering exactly that. Make money fast, guaranteed result, wealth without effort. But here's the reality, simple and direct. There's no magic pill. There's no secret button. There's no instant path. What exists, and has always existed, is discipline. It's patience. It's consistency. People who truly prosper don't depend on luck or miracles. They build a solid foundation every day, even when no one is watching. They make intelligent choices repeatedly, while many still look for a shortcut that doesn't exist. It's like planting a tree. You don't throw the seed today and wake up tomorrow with it full of fruits. You water, you care, you wait. And one day, without realizing it, that tree begins to give more than you imagined. Those who believe in shortcuts live jumping from one promise to another, always starting something new, but never finishing anything. This search for the quick ends up being expensive, wasted time, missed opportunities, and often money thrown away. True success doesn't need haste, it needs consistency, because wealth is not the fruit of a stroke of luck. It's the fruit of habits built, maintained, and repeated over time. Those who accept this stop getting frustrated and finally find the real path to financial freedom. Robert Kiyosaki, author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, teaches something very similar. The true secret of wealth lies in thinking differently from the majority. While most people follow the crowd, buying and spending without strategy, those who build wealth observe the scenario, identify opportunities, and act with intelligence. Kiyosaki explains that fear and greed are powerful emotions that control most people's financial decisions. When everyone is greedy, buying assets without thinking, he advises caution. When everyone is fearful, he recommends courage. It's at that moment that the greatest investment opportunities arise, but it's not about luck. It's about discipline, knowledge, and consistent habits. Create multiple income sources and invest regularly. Learn constantly about finance and market. Avoid impulsive decisions guided by the crowd's emotions. According to Kiyosaki, extraordinary results don't come from magic formulas, but from repeated, strategic, and conscious actions every day. Those who manage to master their own mind and see opportunities when others retreat place themselves ahead on the path to financial freedom. Robert Kiyosaki teaches that the way you face problems is what defines your financial and personal success. For many, a problem is something to avoid, a weight that paralyzes and must be eliminated as quickly as possible. But, according to Kiyosaki, problems are not signs of failure. They are signs of opportunity. Imagine a person who loses an important client or faces an unexpected expense. The common reaction is to panic, complain, or feel defeated. But those who apply Kiyosaki's mindset see this situation differently. Each challenge reveals something new that needs to be learned, adjusted, or improved. Problems show where there's room for growth, innovation, and learning. They are, in fact, disguised teachers. Being without problems, on the other hand, often means you're in the comfort zone. And the comfort zone is a dangerous place for those seeking wealth and financial freedom. There, nothing transforms, nothing evolves, and opportunities go unnoticed. Kiyosaki reinforces that overcoming challenges is an essential part of the path to success. Each problem overcome strengthens skills such as quick and intelligent decision-making, emotional control in pressure situations, planning and adaptation capacity, resilience in the face of temporary failures. Furthermore, facing problems teaches one of the most valuable principles of financial education. You cannot depend only on luck or shortcuts. Those who learn to deal with challenges develop discipline, strategic vision, and confidence to build solid and sustainable wealth. Therefore, the secret is to change perspective. Face each obstacle not as a block, but as a ladder to climb higher, taking advantage of every lesson it offers. Problems, when well interpreted, don't delay. They accelerate your path toward financial independence. Robert Kiyosaki always reminds us that the most valuable resource you have is not money, but time. Each day that passes without you making conscious decisions about your money, your investments, or your life planning is a lost day that never comes back. Many people make the mistake of waiting for the perfect moment to act. I'll start investing when I earn more. I'll organize my finances when I have free time. I'll plan my retirement later. The truth is that the perfect moment never arrives on its own. It needs to be created with action, starting today. Acting today doesn't mean doing everything at once. It means taking small steps every day, which added together become great achievements. Start learning about finance and investments. Start organizing your budget and reducing unnecessary expenses. Start investing even if it's little, because each real put to work grows over time. Start defining clear goals for the future, even if they seem distant. Each small decision made now accumulates, creating habits that transform your financial life. Kiyosaki teaches that the difference between those who prosper and those who remain still lies in constant action. It's not about how much you earn, but what you do with what you earn. Today's discipline becomes tomorrow's freedom. Each effort applied now is a brick in building your future, whether in financial security or in the freedom to choose how to live. The most important thing is not to let fear or procrastination control your life. Each day of hesitation is a missed opportunity to create something bigger, to protect your family, to conquer independence, and to guarantee a more peaceful future. Time doesn't wait, and life doesn't go back. The sooner you start, the sooner you'll see results. So the message is clear. Start now, even if small. Invest in yourself, in your dreams, in your goals. Organize your finances, put your money to work, and develop habits that move you forward. The future you desire is not the fruit of chance. It's the fruit of what you decide to do today. Don't wait any longer. The time is now. Each step counts. Each action matters, and each day is an opportunity to transform your life. Besides acting, it's important to think strategically. Each decision you make today can open doors tomorrow. Kiyosaki teaches that those who learn to see opportunities and plan each step with intelligence, even facing limitations, get ahead. It's not about big immediate actions, but about accumulating consistency. Small financial habits, repeated daily, transform into freedom and security in the long term. Another crucial point is developing courage to leave the comfort zone. Many people remain trapped in jobs or habits that don't move them forward because they're afraid of changes. But real growth only happens when you allow yourself to face challenges, learn from mistakes, and seek creative solutions. Each obstacle is, in fact, an opportunity to become stronger and more prepared. Kiyosaki also reinforces the importance of thinking about multiple income sources. Relying only on a salary limits your freedom and increases dependence on external factors. Creating alternatives, whether investing, entrepreneuring, or developing skills that generate value, guarantees stability and opens paths to new achievements. And perhaps the most inspiring of all, control of your future is in your hands. No salary, no investment or random chance replaces the discipline and consistency you build every day. The more you learn, apply, and challenge yourself, the more your future shapes itself to your effort, and less will depend on luck or third parties. So the final message is clear: don't wait, don't postpone, don't outsource your future. Each conscious choice, each small step, each positive habit is an investment that yields freedom, confidence, and real achievements. The sooner you start, the greater the reward. The moment to transform your financial life is now, and each decision counts. We've reached the most important point. Your future depends on the choices you make today. Robert Kiyosaki teaches us that wealth is not about how much you earn, but about how you think, act, and build opportunities every day. Each conscious step you take, organizing your finances, investing, learning, planning, and creating alternatives, transforms your future into something safe and prosperous. Remember, The problems and challenges that arise are not final obstacles, but opportunities to grow. Each mistake, each difficulty, and each difficult decision you face prepares you for the financial freedom you deserve. The secret is to act now, without procrastinating, without waiting for the perfect moment, and never depend only on luck or others' opinions. If you've started putting this into practice, you're on the right path. But if you haven't started yet, start today. Time is your most powerful ally. Each day of action counts, and each positive habit transforms into concrete results in the future. And before continuing your day, I want to ask you something important. If you like this video, like it and subscribe to the channel. That way you don't miss the next content that will help transform your financial mindset and your life, and still help our work grow, so we can continue bringing valuable tips to you. Remember, the future you desire begins with what you do today. Take control and make it happen.